think it was Budweiser. Okay, so what we doing? Trial of Waters or the Suffering of Constantin? Let's do Suffering of Constantin. Let's go to the village, to the healer in Wenchavier. Wenchavier. Yeah? Wenchavier? I don't know. Where's the other one? Meet with Glendan, the leader of the council. This is the Ilfrichtemen thing. And this is Constantin. Let's... I don't want Constantin to die. He's a cool character. Doesn't deserve to die. Oh, this sword is nice. No upgrades and just 93. I can do... Nice. Some epic helmets. Inquisitor's vestment. Coin guard. Blue silver captain's double. Brigandine of the Red Sun. Captain's armored kaftan. But at least now we're getting epic armors, which is nice. We weren't getting any of these before. There's hats. I just... Come on, look at this. Seriously. This is ugly as hell. Or this one, the bucket. I don't want a bucket. I can use a turban. No. There's a Barrett. There's an elegant hat. But it's worse than mine. And mine has a feather. Agility 4. Just check my stats real quick. Yeah. It's required to wield the best one-handed, two-handed blunt weapons. My blunt weapon skills are extremely bad. I have this one. It's extremely creepy. Crappy. See if we can get a decent one. Agility. Strength too. Well, I can just use my gunfire. My gun to break the armor. That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm gonna continue to do. Science 2. Can I do Science 3 stuff here? No, I can't. Actually, I want to do some ammo. Where's the ammo? So, a bucket load of gunshots, resurrection powder 21, 40 health potions. Got some major health potions which I can't craft. Magic, I don't do this. Armor, ointment 17, yeah, we good. 6 antidotes, balance. Yeah, I think we're good. But just noticed we got crap to sell, so. I'm gonna sell this and this. Oh, just noticed you were here, Fox. What's up, man? Buying and selling stuff. I think I'm gonna get this sword. Agility 4. When do I get another agility point? 25. Next point is at 25. What level am I? 24. So do I buy the sword and stash it in the box? Yeah, let's do it. Throw it in the box. So, you know, keep it for later. Keep it for later. But there were hats this time, Vloza, but my hat has a feather. Come on, feather, man. Look at that swag. Look at that swag. And we also got a new cloak. It's the Notes cloak.
Quest! Get out! Who do you think you are to foil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
You wanna fight, mate?
It is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien.
You wanna fight,
It
man?
is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desade. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Yes, Siora helping
Don't
out. That's nice.
excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladnid? Are you not a Denegad as well?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the malichor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness, and I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
Some morphine type thing.
I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave.
Okay, looks like we're helping
I
the
must
village.
attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving.
What the hell is a mind
They
shaker?
wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the mind shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started to attack.
With the
It is
Tenland.
not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded.
Mind
And
shakers,
recently,
Tenlands.
many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do.
Yeah, having
but I
Petrus
need
with me.
more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the Taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
But I already
Let's go and
helped
see
this
Master
village
Hunter.
once.
He may be able to explain all there
It
is
looks
to
like
learn
we're
about
helping
these
them
attacks.
again. We're helping them again, so he gives Constantin some morphine. So he suffers less. Then we continue the search for the cure with the Frictaman, the many-faced god. Talk to the hunter. Talk to the missionaries. Okay, we can actually do the hunter, then teleport here, swap out to Petrus, then run up to the village. Use my inside information. to help me.
Good day. Are you the Master Hunter?
Beortir to Madrenaxe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
Explain the
The
problem.
Donegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here. But they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Ten?
What's a Tenland?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same. Not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places. And that they are coming more and more often.
Speak about the victims.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often. And they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away. To destroy any nests that I found. But still, more of them come. And now our children disappear. The stress alone.
Okay, so we're gonna smack some Tenlands
Can you tell me
around.
who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
In the
I will
village.
go and see
Okay, let's go. Ask how to defeat the Tenlands. Yeah, that's
I believe I can
That's a
help
good
you in your
information
fight
to
against
have.
the Tenlands. How would you advise me to go about it?
we smack
You
them with the
must
sword.
Destroy their nests.
Oh no, the nest's okay.
It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing. There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
Some
You
bombs?
must burn them
On fire, okay.
and kill the dominant one.
Okay, smack the alpha.
Or else
Burn
they will
nests.
build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaxe. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
Oh,
I thank you for
very
your
dangerous.
advice. We shall go and destroy
Guys.
these nests come dawn.
At dawn we go. But why the Tenlands are so aggressive?
Isn't it odd that these creatures who are normally passive have become so aggressive?
Yes. Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaigse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
Propose to help?
Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nest, do you know the art of crafting weapons?
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition,
Prepare the hunter's weapon to earn his trust.
I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they
Well,
might
we can-
know where the Tenlands
We
have
can
built
just
their
need to
nests.
equip my crafting gloves and I can repair it.
Here is your weapon. It has been made new.
thank you. You have given it back its purpose.
Crafting gloves for the win,
It
boys.
belonged to my master before me, and you have understood its nature. It may be that you are more on Ormanaui than Renaigse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great Tenlan of clear skin.
So that's the dominant one.
The others seemed to follow him. I felt that he called them, that he fed them rage, and that his place is not here.
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong, and the others protect him. I was only able to track him to his lair.
So we know where the alpha is.
I placed traps all around it, but all were avoided. He is clever.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
That he was brought here to attract the others and make them rage. By men.
The missionaries.
The Renaig say. But I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice these thoughts. I feel it. Nothing more.
What do you
know anything about the missionaries, boy?
The Mind Shakers. They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands and buzz around us like flies. They speak
Praise
of
the sun.
light,
Praise the
of
sun.
demons and the soul. Their words make little sense. All that they want is for us to join their village, and that we serve them as if they were Tiern. They want to make us Renaigse. They want to sever our bond with our lands.
Oh,
their words
that's a
do
bit
not
dramatic.
touch those old enough to understand. But the young are sometimes swayed. And listen, they follow them to their Eden village. And they become their servants. Their bond is cut.
Have you tried to fight them?
No. But some have fought. Because they treat the young girls badly.
The
I
Eden.
think if not for the attacks, no one would have turned to them and their light. But hope
Yeah, so
fled our
probably they're
village.
behind the attacks.
And the weak of courage have doubts and listen to their lies.
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment.
This
for the
talk with the
missions.
hunter is pretty informative.
I must be going.
Was pretty informative. Okay. Find the storytelling nests. Alchemical preparations of elemental damage. Missing villagers and family. Wait, that's way off. Storytelling nests. Anything else? Gladan, no. Okay, there's a nest here, and then. Okay, let's try one nest during the night time. But we're not done talking just yet.
Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He
Some
asked me
missing
to help you.
villagers.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mind Shakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I'm here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Just tell me what you know. Sister's enemies.
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm her?
No, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mind Shakers took notice. And the boys of the village did as well.
The
How
moment
long
she
has been
disappeared.
missing?
2 nights have gone by since. She told me that she was going to gather berries. It
She
was early in
disappeared
the
when
day,
gathering
but she
berries.
never returned. I called
Okay.
for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Description.
Your sister.
How does she
What
look
does she
like?
look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman, kind and sweet. I
Well,
miss her so very much.
Very
Is she
descriptive.
Very careful?
Young
Does she know
woman.
she should be wary of the beasts.
Oh yes,
That's
she knows
really
it
gonna
very
help
well.
me. find her.
But she has been star-eyed of late, and the stars make you forget all caution.
What do you think has likely happened?
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands, but it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope, even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the Mindshakers.
The Mindshakers.
They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But you think that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? That merits inspection.
Kidnappings.
I must leave now.
Okay, that's one down. Talk to the missing village. Okay, there's still one villager I need to talk to. This one? The hell is this guy? Invisible walls!
Good day.
Lots of
My
talking.
name is Desardet, from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Donegal asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true? I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Information.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his curiosity gets him in trouble.
Disappearance.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared?
See if
Where,
there's any
and
correlation
under what
with the other girl
circumstances?
that
It
disappeared.
was 2 days past.
Yeah, 2
I
days ago.
saw
Well,
him leave to go fishing, as he was often to do.
And you cannot remember anything out of the ordinary?
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
so they both disappeared at the same time.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the Master Hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely wouldn't have taken him.
It's still a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother, and the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late, but he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the
So they
Mindshakers
don't
as
really
well.
know what
He
happened.
got into a fight with them a while back.
Yeah.
Because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
They're
don't
probably
know.
together.
But he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more.
Okay, that's that.
I must be leaving.
Oh. Okay, I say we go up here. Just mark the fast travel. We go searching for the villagers before we go and interrogate the missionaries. What's the camp? Camp near the water. Okay. camp near the water. Okay, now let's go for the nest first, which is okay, forward. Okay, first kills of the stream. Sleeping dogs. Gonna get stabbed.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
And I got oh, what the hell did I miss it?
You can ward off this fate.
Shoot. The hell did I miss like 2 or 3 shots? He was right there. Okay, Hip can't loot it. Oh, we need to cross the bridge, right? Yeah. Here we go.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area.
The nest, and it's daytime, so it should be good.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh crap. Okay, techniques. Oh! Use the bomb.
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
How do I kill the dominant one? It's not here. Oh!
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
Maybe it is now. Oh, they're all together. How nice. Is this the dominant one? Boom! That's one.
I need a bit of practice.
Vigor. I don't have vigor. If I was friends with Siora though, I could. How the hell do I get some information about the nest's locations? Should probably need to talk to the villager for the nest's locations. Okay, that's probably why it's marked. Feels bad. Oh well, we're here. Might as well.
A basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our 2 lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail.
I mean, they could be in the lair or they could be up ahead. I don't know. Because this, nah. As soon as I got here in this area, it just pointed me back.
That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of.
Okay, we're in the right spot. Never mind. Which is actually the second time we've been in this cave.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Ward off this fight. I need healing.
Smack it.
Three corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent. A man and a woman. Our missing couple, no doubt. They were dragged here and devoured alive. What a tragic fate.
Oh, hip. F. Hilarious. Be especially prudent bringing the large white tenland inside this cave. It is terribly ferocious and the other beasts obey its orders. Our whole plan depends on it, so try not to become another with its victims.
I cannot believe
That
that
didn't
these
go.
missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
Some of us fought together in the words are very sweet.
One time.
Or they bring
Poison on my blade.
Ah, crap. I need to get...
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
crap.
No longer protect you.
So the missionaries were indeed responsible for all this crap. Let's blow this one up.
Let's return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
One families of the victims, okay. Next, form the village. Talk to the missionaries, drive off the missionaries. Is there anything else in this cave? Nope. Can we actually continue down the path, or is it blocked down here? Is there anything up ahead? Deer. Kind of want to skip these things. I mean, I could just run past them. Like, screw it. Yeah, boy! Training barracks. Run! There's a camp up ahead. Camp area. How the hell do I get up there? I kinda came here hoping for a camp. Now I just need to get up there so I can fast travel back. This is confusing.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Hello, bears. Hello.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
the hell is this? Oh, orcs. The hell am I? Ha! We found the camp. And we had an easier access, we didn't have to go around it. Feels bad. Okay. Anyway. Travel back to the village. Winchinai village. Village of Winchinai. Not the camp, but the village. It's easier. Form. Yeah, let's talk to the one up here first. Let's go ask him about if he knows anything about the nests.
Well, Onolmanawi, have you
Found my brother?
May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing, and they must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise, and a Tenlin crossed their path. I found both of them, in the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy? They could have... I must recover his body, to give it up to the earth, as is our custom. Where is it?
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other Tenlins might still be roaming there, though I did kill quite a few.
I have a duty owed to my little brother. Thank you, Onolmanawi. I will not forget this.
Ask about the Tenlins.
What can you tell us about the
See if he knows anything
They are
about
beasts that live near water. In all our memories,
nests.
only if you approach their nests do they.
Yes, Katasak told me they attacked the villagers.
I know where to find one, but there are certainly more. My brother should not have left the village alone.
Could you tell me about the
The
mission?
Mind Shakers. They said it was a perfect
Their words seem to have been to...
place full of peace is a dream.
Here we must fight to
Here
survive.
we must fight to survive, since the Tenlans have grown angry. And now their stories of light are different. But my brother fought with them.
Oh, come on,
He
we already
told me
know
that these
the
Mind
Mind
Shakers
Shakers.
were liars. I
And
don't
they
really
bring
The
the
story about the fight compels me to...
that
I must
they're
believe.
responsible for the Tenlins attack. Okay, so we got one nest. Now let's talk to the other one and see if she can point me to the other missing nest. Completely forgot to ask these two about the nests. Well, at least we got a fast travel up there. A new camp. They already found the bodies, so that's something at least.
Do you have any news? Do you know where my sister is?
She did!
Yes. I'm truly very sorry.
Oh no. Nah. Ser Tonsidag, please do not tell me that she is dead.
She
I
is...
found her body in the lair
I
of
am
the
sorry.
great Tenlin, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back to carry out the rite.
You should not go alone. I killed as many as I could, but it would be better to be prudent.
Just take the other guy
I
with
shall
you.
follow your counsel on Olmenawi.
you-
Two deaths are
If you
enough.
go together, there's a
Thank
bigger
you.
chance of surviving.
Thank you.
I'll ask about the
Tell me
Tenlins.
about the Tenlins, about their attacks.
Natives, reputation.
Before, I only very rarely came across the beasts. We knew their nesting grounds and kept clear of them. But now they are everywhere and they attack everyone. They've even been known to come as close as the clearing where we pick berries. Very far from their favorite grounds.
Do you know how to fight them?
No, I am not a fighter. If you want such advice, ask the Master Hunter.
Very well. I will go and investigate this clearing. Perhaps they built a nest nearby.
Yeah,
It is possible.
should have done
Because
this.
before there was never one
earlier.
near there.
But
Could you tell me
screw it,
anything
the
about the
missionaries.
missionaries?
We already know everything
They
we
are
need.
Monastenaig. They think that they can take anything they desire.
What do you mean?
They came to our beautiful village. They wanted to take away our young people. Many heard their words and left. We never saw them again. But I saw how they treated my sister. I believe that they take the young to serve them. They wanted to take my sister like that, as if she were a tool. And if it were not for the young fisherman...
They would have taken...
Yes.
Why the hell is he talking
He was
about
very brave.
him like he's not
I
dead?
hope they didn't hurt her to avenge their pride.
I'm going to have to go and speak with them.
It's probably
I must
because I
leave
should
now.
have asked these questions before finding the bodies. But yeah. Map, please. Okay. Okay, we got the two camps. Let's go this one first. How the hell do we get there? Go behind the village. And into that little camp where we fought the Donegad? The Nedaig, I think.
Given the presence of the Tenons in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
Come at me, bro! Countered! Let's go!
Hunter mentioned that the dominant one only came out at dawn. I should come back later.
Dominant one only comes out at dawn.
It is dawn.
Seriously?
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the rest.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Okay.
And let's go!
How's it? The hell did I shoot? Kill the chicken. Okay. Yeah, you guys can just stay there. I don't really need to kill you. You can just chill. And I can now continue with the nests. There's another nest, then we go beat the 10 lands. 10 lands, no, the mind shakers. Probably just inquisitors from Teleme. They're a bit cray-cray like that. Where am I going to... keep going straight.
We are near water, in the area the fisherman's brother mentioned. A nest must be close to here.
Somebody saw me, but then instantly reset. What the hell happened? Oh no!
Bit of poison on my blade.
I was spotted.
And let's go!
Oh, they're all together. How nice.
Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
This dawn, the ideal moment.
I
must
like the
kill
bombs.
the dominant one before destroying the
I
nest.
like the bomb. The bomb is cool. Anyway, anybody's that's thinking about playing the game, going for the bomb early is not a bad idea. It's better than the one you get for the swords. This one. I mean, I think it. I find it more interesting, at least.
Poison on my blade. And let's go!
third nest is destroyed. The Master Hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
Okay, all nests are destroyed. Now we need to talk to the missionaries. And we know everything we need to know about them. So we're either gonna get a charisma option, or we're just gonna smack them until they leave. That's about as much as I've planned for this. Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. Okay, hello, Mr. Missionary Mans.
Good day. I'm the legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this isle. Might I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
I fought against a great number of Tenlans. One that was quite spectacular. A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them and make them aggressive.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt.
Seriously?
But
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal detailing your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly. Or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
we shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all of these poor souls to damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your fault. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease.
Oh, I
and
failed.
We were even able to convince the missionaries to leave.
I failed.
Constantin should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
I failed the talk to the missionaries part. I just kind of forced them to leave. Mother Cardinal should really keep her folk in check, because I've been running around this island, and whenever I find the guys from Teleme, they're always doing some shady stuff that the Cardinal doesn't know about. What?
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
You wanna fight? You wanna fight?
Ward off this straight.
Wanna fight me, man? Wanna fight me? Well, these guys are dead. Get your asses back up. Dying like that? Seriously? And we're in the village. Now we bring Katasak. Yeah, we bring the Noegad back to Constantin, and he gives him some morphine for the pain. And then we have to go for the Al-Friktman, the many-faced god, to try and get a cure for the thing. The malichor, I mean.
I can see from your face that
Victorious!
you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the White Tenland down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attack should no longer trouble you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, although they were not willing to reveal their involvement in the attacks that caused you such harm.
Seriously?
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions.
Of course they were, when we found the thing, the journal. Why didn't
a particularly large beast here? that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas, it was too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
And divorced to your end. You did well on Almanawi. Now they should be able to find the rest.
Will you agree to accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
Muserine! Nice. Instant travel. Some water. Stay hydrated, folks.
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smouldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always.
I don't trust that doc.
Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katisach, Constantin. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Rnaise, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
It's the spirits of your land, brother, not mine.
Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
Congregation of Merchants, reputation +1. I'm already like friendly with them. I like my skills: attack, defense. It's just magic power. I don't need magic. Technique. What the hell is technique?
Greetings, Katisach.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
Can I speak about? Yeah, ask about Constantin.
How is my cousin doing?
Is he doing
He's
anything?
filled with dread as death approaches. Forgive him his mood swings. He's such a young boy, and he had so much desire to live. Thanks to my treatment, he suffers less. But his disease is getting worse, and I don't know what to do. It would take a power far superior to mine to break the grasp of this evil.
That's why the many-faced god comes in, I think. What he thinks of the malichor.
Now that you've seen my cousin, what are your thoughts on the malichor?
It is a terrible disease. I have never seen one like it. It slowly gnaws through the people it afflicts. Their eyes and legs gradually die because of the black blood, and the pain it induces is atrocious. My potions are barely enough to calm your cousin. But if you're asking if I know how to cure it, I have no idea. It's a disease coming from a world that isn't ours, and which I'm not familiar with.
Yep. Leave.
I must go.
What seg.
What if we talk to Constantin?
My dear cousin, come closer and...
Okay. He doesn't have any
I'm going to leave now.
options.
Goodbye, Constantin.
Look out for yourself.
Look out for yourself. Yeah. He's extremely happy for someone that's dying. Some of his lines don't match with his current condition. Okay, what are we doing now? Let's see. Missions. Side quests. There's the champion of the arena. Can do some arenas? Which I think there's like 10 rounds. I'm actually curious to see how this ends, but still gets repetitive fast. And this, meet with Glendan, the leader of the council. Trial of Waters. To meet the many-faced god. Why can't I be Siora's friend? God damn you, Siora. Just want to be your friend. See if you have any decent quests. Dorhagnedu. Okay, Vlozo. No problem. See you when you get back. Hmm. Endurance is too low. Educate healing. Compatible with this character. Afra can only use weapons. Peter uses the rings. Don't really know why I'm buying stuff for Petrus though. Just no reasons, I don't know. Guess why not? Just have the money. Meet with Glender, the leader of the council. Okay, now let's try and face the many-faced god.
Hello, my name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the
Come in
merchant
peace.
congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sarde. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
But I am an all
I am Siora, daughter of Gladney, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorst Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome.
Okay, question. Can we change daytime anywhere in this area? Because the constant night is messing with my mind. Always nightfall, always night, always night. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Daytime. He's gonna intervene again?
Returned.
Okay, ask to meet the council.
If I cannot enter, perhaps you could tell the elder of the council that I request an audience.
Glendon cannot speak with you, Legate. Times are difficult, and his time is precious. He only
So is
accepts
mine.
to meet the members of the council or their representatives.
How can I prove that I am the representative of one of them?
If you are a trusted friend of a council member, he will give you his seal, and we would know it. I will then be glad to allow you to enter. You would be the first Renaigse to obtain such an honor.
Okay.
I will return later.
If you have a seal, you will be welcome. If not, you are wasting your time and mine.
How do I... Can't I talk to Siora's sister? Get the seal? Ask for Katakash help in Glendon. I was actually just... Why can't we talk to Siora's sister, which is the mall of the clan? Just like, yo, can you help us out with the seal? Or maybe Ulan, who's the mall of another one, of another village, which I helped. Just saying. There's quite a few we can ask help of. Hello, Katakas.
Greetings,
Katasak.
Katasak.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
I need your help. Meeting in Olmil
I'm looking to
Frichteman.
meet Enomil Frichteman. I went all the way to the village council.
But they did not let you speak to Glendan the Elder.
Precisely. They said that only the friends of a member of the council might enter.
Yo, Dave.
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a mal to be heard.
Do not be sad, daughter of
How's
Gladney.
certification going?
One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. And you too will have a seal. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends of your clan. Those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier. Take my seal and go and meet Glendan. But you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters and traps are hidden on the path you seek to follow.
Thank you, Katasak.
Katasak.
Why are you helping me?
I do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you have already shown me your friendship.
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin. Leave as soon as you can. Godspeed.
Have no fear.
Constantin is all
I'll do
messed
whatever
up,
it
man.
takes.
What's going?
I must
But
go.
how is it going? Is it positive, kind of meh, or kind of shitty? Trying to get certified can always be a mess with your mind sometimes. Going back to studying and some kind of evaluation. $70% nice. Okay, that's really positive, so. Okay. Door back to the village. Teleme war armor. I want the legate of the congregation war armor, because that one looks tight, looks sick. The guards. I don't know, Dave.
You have
I
returned.
highly doubt it
The rule is
that we
still
can
the
finish
same,
it
you know.
today. Maybe this week. Maybe this week.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach of the village of Wenchavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Okay. Let's speak with Glendan. Ooh. This hut actually looks nice. There's nothing here. It's just a meeting point. There's no beds, no nothing.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Disarday, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach? His trust in
And
you
not
makes
only
me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass.
Obviously.
For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it.
Siora's just like, what?
Where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true.
Obviously.
But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Trials of water, okay.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
That's a good statistic, then.
You have spoken to Glendan as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
You can't do anything
Nothing
because
else.
I don't
Thank
want.
Good luck.
I mean, we probably should have asked about the trial of water. That probably would have been a good idea. It's nightfall again. Okay, I want to make it day. Always playing in nighttime. I want to always playing nighttime. Go back to the village. Okay, how the hell do we get to the cave? Okay.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used?
Yeah, that's clever.
It's clever. Thank you.
Okay. We're gonna save the cave entrance. And we go.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
I do not have a sleeping potion on me.
Yeah, exactly what I thought. And there's no crafting. Okay, so we go back. I really don't. I want to take the peaceful approach to these trials. Because the people of Tier 3D is all about living in peace with nature and all that mushy-wishy tree-hugging stuff. And if I murder all their animals, that's not really a good idea. Sleeping potion. I don't know. 5 potions? Screw it, let's make it 10. Metal Dowel, Cog, Demonic Ritual, List Drink. Okay, back to the cave. And to the trials of water. But now we have 10 sleeping potions.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep. You did it. They're sleeping. We should be able to pass without a fight.
Yes, good doggies. Enter the cave for the trial. Wonder how many sleeping potions are we?
Is full of beasts that the natives call Constatins. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
That's a good idea. Ugh.
I need a bit of practice.
Why? Why aren't you my friend, Siora? Give me one vigor. Are they sleeping on the air? You gonna be sneaky? Cause they be sleepy. Enter the cave.
Watch out, Anadai! You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions
Okay,
like this
I
are
didn't.
guides.
What?
Keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind.
Why didn't I
And it was
get
a
one of the
cold
visions?
feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground, and I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated, and I was suddenly with you again.
More visions.
Once again, these visions open gates. Try to remember them.
I was in the sky. I was floating. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind. On this stone, the sun is visible. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. This drawing looks like an infant.
Present life.
Here this looks like a snowflake.
Snowflake.
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. This stone is blackened, eaten away.
Talk to Sior. Okay, give me the vision
it's
again.
Supposed to evoke death.
One of you.
Once again, these visions open gates. Try to remember them.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground, and I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated, and I was suddenly with you again.
Yeah, boom. Mystery solved. And what the hell do I get? I solved the mystery. There's that ugly thing, which I think it's in my way. Are you gonna attack? What? Tame? What? What just happened? I made a friend.
I need a bit of practice. This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Teofridi, and a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Milfrichtemann.
Oh. Okay. Looks like that's trial of water done. I think. We just did the trial of water without killing anything. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we spared the Nadaig, which is kinda good, because they're all... Because the Nadaig is one of the...
too mad on Olmanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
I mean, like I was saying, the Naig is one of the Donagayad, one of these that turn into monster, member of nature
and
thing.
So you have returned.
It's kinda...
Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Teofridi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You sent the beasts into a deep sleep. That was very clever. Another before you did the same. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats.
Yes.
Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of rules and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enormil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes.
High King?
We shall not oppose that decision.
There's a
Only
High King?
a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm friends with the other chiefs as well.
Tirse. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
The other chiefs.
Thank you, Glendon.
The other chiefs are friends.
Is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
So
I've already met her.
Yeah.
She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri.
I also met him.
Near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekidan Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
High King. What the hell is this talk about the High King? It's the first time I'm hearing about it. Okay. Speak to Constantin. Oh, Siora. Promises set in stone.
Karantz, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mind shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the Lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
Yeah, but...
So you think that they're lying?
We already...
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do.
What, they haven't returned
Will
the
you
corpse?
investigate this matter with me?
They didn't return the corpse yet?
Of course. Let's go.
Well. Question the missionary about the agreements they reached with Queen Bladnid. Actually want to do this one. Agility level 4. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, where's what do we need to go? Question the missionary about the agreement. Quick save.
Hello, my child.
Hello!
What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias?
Nope.
Come into the light?
Have no interest.
Not really, Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
Agreement with the Blatnid.
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
What if
My
they...
mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Val Ristel. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Oh. Here I was thinking we were going to slap some of these guys. Where's the stone? Oh nice, there's a camp right next to it. We can just fast travel to it after I check the save.
Do you see anything you would like to
Oh boy. Mask of Nadig and Magaman. Warthog Spirit. This is a cool looking mask.
If you want to trade again,
it's a cool looking mask. Okay, fast travel to the camp. That's right next to the stone. Oh, what the hell? It's kind of random. Random bandits. And we have a broken stone, which is probably the stone we're looking for.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols.
This isn't helpful.
Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition.
Well, someone had to carve it.
To make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises.
Exactly.
An artisan who makes the stone speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Okay, so need to find the guy who wrote the stone and ask him what he wrote on the stone. Unless he also disappeared mysteriously.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the doors
Obviously he's not here. Oh, how convenient. The guy is missing.
Everything is broken and turned upside down. Empty. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
Someone went through this workshop like a tornado.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
I wonder who did this.
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Duncass's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador, and we'll find out.
To Vigigador! Village of Vigigador. Find Karadeg, Keeper of Promises. Okay, Dunkas! Where's Dunkas?
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
What happened? What is
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well.
That engraver's exile.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Well, that's
is
obvious.
there anything else?
Not really.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Thank you for the information. Kuala Lumseg. Exactly. Okay, so he's in the middle of the woods. Ooh. Go this way. Okay. Wait. Okay. A little marker so we don't get lost. How do I get down? Lack of a mini-map requires me to keep opening the map. Oh, we can also look at this guy. Oi!
Do you want to...
On Olmanawi. Tierna Robe. Storm Warrior.
Kwawalemsek.
Exactly. Kwawalemsek. Well, I'm gonna assume it's this way because this is the way I marked. Chicken! Okay, never mind. Can't kill the chicken. The chicken lives! Because we can't shoot.
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Oh, we found him! Hello! We come in peace.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of
What
Promises.
did you write in the
What does it
stones?
consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric? Thank you, Carradine.
Get to the point, man. What
Do
did he
you
wrote?
want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you.
What?
But I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother.
Can I use charisma?
I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life. And because of them, I am forced to hide.
I'm trying to help you, man. Offer him to join the rebels?
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but
You
we
help
need this
me?
tree bark.
I help you.
It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Isilde.
Oh, nice. So there's two options, right? Inform Isilde or confront the missionaries. Let's inform the chief, see what she has to say about it, then we try and talk to the missionaries.
Siora, Asir, always with your Vertirtum. What do you want?
Okay. Oh, they keep saying the same thing whenever I come here.
Isilde, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
Talk about the stone that was destroyed.
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Carradine used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied.
Yup.
They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother.
Yup.
I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
That's not what happened.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well. We're leaving. but we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Ooh.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
Yay! Friendly! And 25! Since I'm now friendly with Siora, this means I get 1 vigor bonus. And skills points. Get 2. So I have no idea which I'm gonna spend them on. Magic healing. I don't really use any healing, but still. Screw it. I can also go traps. This vile throw. Shadow burst. Could either get healing or traps. I'm gonna go. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. % difficult passage requires a jump. Maximum amount of capacity or slightly faster HP, or we can get tuition 3 or science 3. So this maximum number of ingredients is obtained through gathering and looting. All contextual options. Let's get intuition. No, with skill points I'm not really sure where I go. If I go for traps and vile throws, or if I go for heavy weapons and possibly healing. Let's go heavy weapons. Screw it. Screw it! I have stuff to sell. We have stuff to sell. Four-barreled gun. It's a lot of gun. Okay, so that's that. We still don't get to see the ritual, which is weird. Speak with Sior.
Karans, do you need something?
Why she was so certain the missionaries were lying?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The earth talks to us because we believe in it, in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. Our mother would never have wanted that for us. I am happy to see that you understand us so well. Anything else?
Yeah. Why her sister and her are so different?
Why are you and your sister so different?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Iseld is not on Olmenawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. but our tempers were always different.
Oh, Norman always get the 3 branches.
I have no trouble believing it, and I'm glad that out of the 2 sisters, it's the gentler one who is by my side now.
Gentler? Really? The lion soldier on the battlefield would not have agreed. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
I must leave you.
Karans, do you need some?
I must leave you.
Okay, so that's that. Can go and get the new sword. These are the residents. Can take the new sword out of the box. This one. So many stuff I can't use. Strength 5. Jeez. Hip. Okay. Rusty dagger. Sell the gun. Sell the hat. Right, okay, so we have 2 swords now. Equip the new one. Need to go and upgrade the new one. Let's do that now. Might as well also upgrade the crappy axe I got to do more armor damage. Even though I'll just keep using the gun to break armor because it's easier. But we can use a mixture of the two.
We'll make it. Oh.
What can I do for you? I need you to upgrade my weapon, friend. $60. And now the pommel. 30 weapon boost, another 60. I already upgraded this one. We can do the axe now. But I need pure iron.
Oh.
So that's also why some of these often pure iron. Yeah, let's go buy the 5.
The best for. Oh.
Okay, now we can do this. Okay, armor damage, armor damage. It's not that great of a weapon, but still. What about Siora? Not this are dead, no Siora. Siora's also upgraded, yeah.
The best forge in Tier for a day.
Upgrading at least some things. Oh, yeah, we helped her out. We got a new. Upgraded our weapons. Got 2 weapons to do armor damage, 1 weapon to do damage. Regular old damage. Now we go back to Constantin. Welcome back, fellas. What did you do, if you don't mind me asking? What?
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation.
I should have saved.
Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord D'Orsay's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord D'Orsay has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
Okay, Lady Morange, being helpful. Oh, you weren't home.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The Islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By Islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than 1 feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the Islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here?
Ask him where the attack took place. Purpose. Why he didn't investigate.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
Not
I'm
if you
still
don't
having
know
trouble
what
deciding
happened,
if
man.
cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors.
Ask him the purpose of the
My
expedition.
cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high ground in the War of Wits.
He had the high
I wasn't
ground.
privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
High ground of wits.
Do you know
Nice.
precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Islanders said they were following the path.
but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Yay!
Thank you, sir.
Question Deirdre, Ulan, or Docus, the clan leaders. Okay, so let's go and see if we can find Constantin. Were you still in uni, Vlad? Okay, now before we go around fast traveling, Constantin's fate, a cure. Question. Okay, let's go searching for Constantin before we continue the trials. I think that's more important than. It's not really more important, but it's what I want to know. What the hell happened? Because Constantin was kind of a big deal in camp. He was the governor after all. Governor can't just disappear like that. We're helping with the podcast, okay. Having a lot of fast travel options is good. Okay, let's see what the hell happened with.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go. Let's see if we can.
This is the camp that Constantin's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope the Donegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
There's dead people. Something happened.
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws.
Beasts.
And there are traces of blood everywhere.
Blood.
Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantin or Catasac's
No bodies, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies.
And the soldiers wanted to join them.
5.
We need to follow the tracks.
There's at least 5 bodies. What the hell is he talking about? No bodies.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants.
Kuis, Cave of Knowledge.
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Catasac and Constantin were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Minawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Catasac wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
We're being
Crater.
followed.
Without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
I smell an headache.
Corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantin nor Catasac are among them.
Oh, there's another. Is this a bowl of blood?
This blade is a native ritual knife.
Must have been Katak.
This bowl contained a potion.
Catasac.
Someone wanted to perform a ritual here.
Yes, Siora
Could
just...
Catasac have found a better means to alleviate Constantin's symptoms?
Siora just
Constantin
mentioned
and Catasac must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual.
The stone to open
When
the
attack
doors
took place, the soldiers
tilted.
intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Where the hell did they go?
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way.
Is it just me, or are the footprints hovering above the ground? I think they are. Yeah, they are. Fire! More dead beasts.
Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against? Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Don't want to fight that. Just keep sleeping. Oh, now these ones I'm gonna have to fight.
More signs of an explosion. I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive crystals.
A bit of poison on my brain. Then let's go!
And done.
These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again, or something else.
What the hell happened? One hell of a battle took
New
place.
footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
Yeah, these are different soldiers. Are these the coin guard? Are they trying to finish off Constantin because of their failed coup?
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
I mean, Catasac could have called the beasts to help him. Footprints.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here.
Or the natives had told us about giant creatures who reign over the heights, and the statue we have found could be a depiction of it. It has a large winged beast. It seems agile and capable of flying, but its body seems fragile and unprotected. Of course, it is only a depiction, and we'll have to see one ourselves to confirm these observations. Notes. Oh, resin. This is nice.
Path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantin or Katasach.
Seriously, why are there goddamn beasts here?
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
What the?
I no longer protect you.
I'm wounded. I need help.
The other one gave me a headbutt when I wasn't looking. It's not good. All of these stones.
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here?
Well, there is a camp right there.
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter.
Ooh,
let's
letter.
see. According to this note, this troop came from an outpost at the bridge alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantin, what
Seriously,
have you
how the
gotten
hell does
yourself
he
into
recognize a sack?
These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantin and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantin captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That's true.
Yep.
But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantin is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
I kind of believe that the soldiers attacked Constantin. And Katasach used his powers to try to control the beasts to help the fight. Because yeah, sure, there are beast marks on the tents, but that doesn't mean they killed them. And we helped Katasach out, and the natives haven't really betrayed us yet. So I might be inclined to believe Siora. Oh, a chest. The middle of nowhere. Wait, this is the way to the outpost, right?
Bit of poison on my blade.
Oh, hell no. Run, boy. Run, boy, run. Yay, that's 5 camps in the area. Why is this? There's like a little clearing up here. And I've never been to this outpost, so yeah, this is new. Investigate the Alliance's outpost. Let's see if the fact that I helped them out.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desardet. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
Ask about the disappearance of
I'm looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rat hole?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
And they are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
So how about an
Explain yourself,
explanation, man?
Captain. What were your men doing on the clifftop?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Because he is. Propose gold. Speak.
I am convinced that you are hiding something from me, Captain. I will return.
And my answers will not change. Anything else?
I know you haven't told me everything about...
Okay, let's...
I am convinced...
And my... Anything else?
Let's do a...
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do...
Let's do one thing.
Good day, Captain.
Excellency.
Okay, we
I
did a
know
little
you haven't
quick
told me
save.
everything.
Let's throw some money at him. I don't think that's gonna work.
I understand what you're feeling. The pain of seeing your men fall one after the other. The feeling of being abandoned by your leaders. The anger. But if you know anything, speak. My cousin is not one of them.
I don't know what to tell you, Excellency. I haven't stepped a foot outside camp.
I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one, at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
50
A
coins.
survivor. Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Concerning the young man that survived.
Let's talk about the survivor.
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that your cousin's life hung in the balance. This boy will not survive. Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very...
Listen to the survivors' accounts. Okay. Maybe we got here in time. Oh.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary.
The scene
I
just
know.
starts, okay.
I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient...
Can't I just throw a healing potion down his throat?
Brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
Sovereign potion against burns. There's a... Yeah, there's a crafting table right here. And I do have science at level 2, so maybe we can do it. Oh, it's just science 1. Okay. See if we can save the soldier and see what he has to say.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes.
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
How long?
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time.
Okay, one day.
We'll know more then.
So we're gonna
Very
run
well.
back to the camp.
I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Wait for the surviving souls to recover. 23 hours and 59 minutes. I mean, let's see if we can actually just wait in there before we run. Let's try and speak to the guy. Can I... Yo, dude! Yo! Okay, he's not moving. Let's just run back to the camp. And wait today, then come back. The camp is right here. I think this lead is probably more convincing than Katasak betraying us. So we're gonna go with this one first. Sleep. Daytime +1. Daytime +1. It's getting dark though. I really don't like playing in the dark. Some of the conversations, you sometimes can't see the faces of the NPCs. That's not. Game loses a bit for it. But at least now we've been to this camp, the Bridge Alliance outpost. Supposedly there's also a hidden coin guard camp, but that mission failed after we decided to kill Kurt.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me?
Yes, I am, man.
The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Constantin Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
So
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
A big
Shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough.
Yes,
I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
So we don't. Good call. Didn't need to go to Aiden, so we know what happened. Just come directly to the bridge camp. That helped. That was a better decision.
Excellency.
Ciara was right after all.
I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men,
yeah, but you won't.
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Okay. Quick bathroom break. Be right back, people. Cheer stream for a bit. No more cheer stream. We're back to finding Constantin. The hell do we need to go? Dead man's voice. Question Darren. Where do we find this Darren person? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. A big sorcerer. Is it like that The Nedaeg that looks like a person. It walks on two legs, has a little spear that we saw on Afra's quest. Maybe it's that one, because that's the only Nedaeg that we haven't killed, I think. All the other ones I think we did. Question, Darren. Can I actually even get in the camp without getting into a fight, though? Or do we have to go around it? Should probably just go around it. I really don't want to fight these dogs.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna save a quick save here. Let's see if we can. I come in peace. Please don't attack. Okay, they just let me in. Nice. Oh. That's not how you use prisons, boy. Usually you keep your prisoners alive. Just saying.
Do it. What are you doing? Who let you pass?
Your men. We are here to parley with your chief.
Parley? With Renaigse? You truly believe that...
Leave this to me. I want to know what they have to say. I know you, Renaigse. It is you who freed the lion prisoners. Speak. I will hear you.
Yeah, I freed the lion prisoners without murdering any of your men. Remember that part.
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
Convince them to speak, menace them. Nah, I'm not gonna threaten the guys. They're a bit edgy.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who is protecting him. Katisach, one of your greatest Donegada.
No Donea Exregao would attack Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the Vorst, Tire, he died from his wounds. That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see. But we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantin. May he rest in peace. This request might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him to understand what killed him. We were told that an island native was there and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregao would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body.
Exactly.
To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
I have been threatened yet again. Don't want to murder the whole camp. But if they come for me, I will do that. Search Katasach's body. keep the body all on the other side of the camp?
Catasach. See the state
Jesus
of his
Christ, what the hell?
I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Denegad, to have doubted your loyalty and even more from what we are about to do.
Open.
Now then, let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
It's a wish.
The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or a musket shot. The major wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the degree that the skin was torn. The ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Catasach bore the brunt of this attack or incredible force. I would venture to say it was inhuman. I can only imagine one thing that could have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous, burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we're on the tracks of a man, or a creature, capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way. That they might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Catasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantin.
Well, they did take
your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned or angered by what happened to Catasach?
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries.
Yeah, but Catasach didn't die by the hands of my men.
There is truth in your words. This attack is out of place.
Exactly.
Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair? What is it? Tell me more.
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
Yeah.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantin.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart. This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kadachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
Okay, convince Mev. And where the hell do I find Mev? I don't think I've met this character, this NPC yet, Mev. Oh, a dead end. Jesus, nice. Well, let's go and see her. Probably gonna get a little cutscene if she performs the ritual. And we're gonna see Katasak's chest being crushed by molten rocks. And that Donegat that will probably end up smacking. The dogs are in the way. Screw it, let's kill the dogs. Let's kill the dogs. Oh, dogs are dead. I think if we go to this point, we can just travel there. Easier than going all the way back to camp. I mean, it's a little bit faster, not that much. Convince me village of Vigishadir. And this is where this guy just keeps selling stuff. Come on, man, why don't you sell higher level armor sets or something? Because I want to see if it's worth it to get level 4 in endurance or not. Ah, it's this chick. She doesn't really like me that much. This might not go so well. Last time I was here, she told me to piss off. Even though I kinda saved her.
Hello, Mev.
Renoixe, why have you come here again?
The aggression is real.
I've come to ask you for help.
My help? You still seek the remedy for the sickness on your island? Or are you looking for something else?
Both.
My cousin has been taken, and I've been told that you could help me.
Truly? And in what way?
By performing the Anatalis fair on the body of Katasak, the Donegat.
Katasak is dead. Under Voshtire. This is a great tragedy. He was a good man. Perhaps the best of us all. How did this happen?
He went with my cousin to a sacred site when they were attacked. My cousin has disappeared, taken according to a witness. And Katasak suffered terrible wounds. We examined him, and it seemed as if he had been struck by molten rock.
Fire of the earth? Only the Nadaig Manemen have the power to wield it. But none of our own would have attacked Katasak.
Oh, that's
This
a lie.
is why we need your help. We want to understand and to find who's responsible.
And you will avenge the dead as you have avenged my wound in the past. Very well, Renoixe. I will help you. And I also wish to gain understanding. Our island wails in suffering. Many Sinol Menawi have died. The Anatalas fair may kill me, but at least I will know. You will need to act as my Voglendaig, and bring to me the necessary ingredients while I prepare.
Yeah, what do you need?
What do you require?
A potion. And listen and remember, or write in your language what I shall tell you. Do not forget, the viscera of the scavengers must be taken from a place near the battlefield, because they contain the flesh of those who fell. As for the personal object of Katasak, find his weapon, because it knew his fury and his despair.
He didn't have a weapon when I found his body. I'll search the battlefield.
Where can I find him?
In Duren's camp. She recovered him after the battle.
Very well. Not far from there is a sacred circle.
Okay, so we're gonna
You'll
get...
find me there when you have united all that I need. Then we can perform the ritual when the moon is high.
Okay. Leave her and go to the ritual site. Allow her to go alone.
In that case, let's go together to the ritual site. The place of the attack is not far from Duren's camp.
Very well. I'll follow you.
I mean, why not? She needs a viscera, and the weapon, then I think we can get both of those in the same place. So the weapon, and what's this? Take a sample of scavenger viscera from the place of attack. So can go back to the camp and teleport here and then run back up. Okay. Where am I at again? I should have just left her to go alone. I would have been closer to the fast travel. Oh well. We'll run through the woods. The woods of Tir Freddy. And it's the Nadaeg we haven't fought, or we only saw that one in Afra's mission. The one that picked up the rock or stone that was carved. It had the spear and the mask, and looked like just it looked like the Hulk, basically. Travel. Camp of the Stone Arch. Almost the same. Okay, this is the path, right? Yeah. Let's mark that. Wow, 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 wow. The music in that village. Okay, I don't know if they're sleeping or dead. I kinda wanna avoid the fight. Smack it. Okay, I think they're all dead. Wants to avoid the fight. Oh well. Because these dogs aren't giving me any decent amount of XP, so it's wasting time. Wow, 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 wow. You know. Yeah, but I started the fight with the different pack, not the pack of beasts that were sleeping.
A bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this straight. Armor will no longer protect you.
Can I use armor ointments, please? Yeah, man, I didn't want to wake up the sleeping ones, but the skinny ones were just in the way.
I must, and I think that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
I didn't even know I had this mission. I should have talked to Siora sooner. Because I thought she was gonna do the thing with her mother, like, without having me there. Well, anyway, we just got another mission from Siora, so that's that. Also gonna be doing that. Now we got Katasak's weapon.
I recognize this weapon. It's Katasak's, I'm certain. must have been broken during the battle. Let's take it back to Mev.
Potion for the Untitled Chapter ritual. During Untitled ritual. Not gonna pay people to make the potion. I can make it on my own. So, question. Are we gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna finish this. At least this vision. Because I wanna see this vision. Then we're gonna help Siora with her mother's funeral. But first I wanna see this vision. Yeah, exactly, Nin. Leave the sleeping ones be. They're just sleeping without a care in the world. And I don't want to wake them up with my biggest swords. Like. Nah, it's not bringing people back to life. It's witnessing their last moments before death. So I'm gonna see how Katasak died. So, the body we found, he had like a big hole in his chest. And we're gonna see how that big hole got there.
Were you able to find the elements I need for the ritual?
Yes. Here is what you asked me to bring.
This is good. The moon is high. We may start. Take your place.
The moon is high. I still see the sun. What the hell? Okay, but whatever. Yeah, the winning kill cam, exactly, man. That's what we're gonna do.
Katasak, we have come to learn the truth of your death. Ato al confrangawi brandi, ole hanamemen adestame haman. Bara vridenan ta hanemo quate grenfen. Linkui damda renaute da hodos. Lemat, de ta hawan kloisam. De ta lugedon velam. De ta ragam buledam. De ta tamenam reloidan. A de ta lamen kante bedam en antelam verfragt tangom.
Katasak, help me, please.
Show no fear. I do not think he means you any harm.
What is this? This monster? Why is it attacking us?
I don't know. I don't understand. It is as if it seeks you out. It wants you. You never should have done that, Katasak. To save one Renaigse, you put us all in great peril. His spirit is different. He receives badly. You have woven the bond of the Deathbringer.
What is happening to you? Get a hold of yourself. Come on.
What the hell just happened? Then he got a rock to the face.
Believe it. He has returned.
Who has returned?
Who has?
Finbar. The High King. We thought he was dead. He disappeared months ago.
Is he the attacker? And what of Constantin? Have you seen a young blonde-haired man? He was sickly.
Yes. The golden-haired was there. And he was afraid. Katasak protected him before he was killed by Finbar. Leave me now. I am very tired.
How are you feeling?
Better.
This is
What
not
are
good.
you going to do now?
This is not
If
good.
I want to have any hope of finding Constantin, I must follow Vinbar. I have no choice.
Do you know where to look for him? Vinbar has been missing for moons.
The kings and queens could tell me when they saw him for the last time.
Then you must earn their trust. Arm yourself with patience and courage on Olmenawi. Your journey is still long.
Thank you, Mev. You have helped us greatly.
Do not thank me. I have not done this for you, but for Katasach. In order to satisfy my curiosity, I betrayed my king. You will find him and confront him, no doubt. All that remains for me to do is to pray that I have done nothing that cannot be fixed.
Farewell.
But you didn't do anything, Mev. You just watched how Katasach died. But this is no good. If Vinbar is the High King, and we have this mission on the High King's trail, but we're supposed to the High King is supposed to help us with the malichor, and I don't think that guy wants to help us that much. I mean, doesn't look like it. Let me just check one thing. Where does this quest send me? That doesn't send me anywhere. It just now I need to do the other one to continue this one. So I need to do on the High King's trail to find the trail of Finbar. But before that, we're gonna do the Queen's farewell, Siora's mother's funeral. Thank you. Well, but this is good because I've been doing a lot of side missions and helping the other villages. So I think I can go directly to their chiefs and maybe they'll help me without asking for much, because I've already done lots of missions for them. Well, one can hope. Travel village of Vedrais. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see this funeral rituals. Offer to help Eseld.
Siora, Asir,
Yeah,
what do you want?
You say that whenever I show up, Dr. Buster. Queen's funeral.
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iseld. It is high time we did, I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iseld, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
Go to the tumulus. What the hell is a tumulus? Huh. Actually farther away than I thought. Mark that. Oh, we're running. Sprint through the woods again. Then we're gonna go and talk to the chiefs. A fox! Okay, so we turn right here. And we follow the path. Oh, come on, dogs. Can't you people, you dogs, just let me pass? Sierra's supposed to be a Donegada and all that. They keep jumping me. And you can't you talk to beasts, Sierra, or something? Jesus Christ. It's a random fight. Crappy dogs.
We are approaching Vasrigan.
Can we climb this?
This is where I will perform the ritual.
No, we can't.
This burial mound has been the final resting place of our queens for generations. It must be prepared before we can start the ritual.
Ladies! And then another crappy pack of dogs. Seriously, if there's more dogs up ahead...
Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
I don't see anything peculiar.
There. Tamelands. This is not their natural habitat at all. We cannot leave them here, so close to the burial mound.
Obviously more dogs.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Let's go elemental coating. I think elemental, or is it magic? I don't know which one ignores armor. So he attack. I need healing. Come on, that damn dog. Oh my god, he's resetting, seriously.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Come on.
And let's go.
Come on, boy.
Understand what they are doing in this area. You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's remains.
Sword. It's kind of a crappy one though. Yeah. Nests. More dogs. Techniques. Oh, stasis is pretty. I hadn't actually tried the stasis one. Just like they freeze. Ah, it's nice. Need to start using that versus bigger bosses. Seriously?
Armor will no longer protect you.
Oh, god damn dog. Die, dog. Where's the other one? Where's the white one? I missed.
Let's see if you can ward off this sprint.
The hell is Vasco? Oh, Vasco died. I was wondering where he went. He went down! What a surprise. Magic coating, elemental coating.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Yeah, nice, they're all together. How good. Yeah. You know, there's more people in this party than me. You can all just stop focusing me for a bit. Thank you. Probably gonna get into another fight when we get near the nest. And the wild tenderman appears. Yeah, exactly. Breaking armor. Armor has been broken. Pick the mouge. Yeah, having the axe as well as the gun break armor is good.
Trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Okay, ceremony time. See.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping
Seriously,
me the
why
way you are.
couldn't you tell me you needed stuff before we came here?
To me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
Jesus. So is there like a crafting table in here? This is pretty. It's actually really nice. And obviously there's not a crafting table in the cave. What do we need again? Acquire sensors. Acquire mortuary lotion. Why? Ah, god damn it, man. It's the nearest goddamn campsite. Oh, this is just bad quest design. Jesus, seriously, man. I have to run all the way back to craft this stuff. There's no tables in here. Unless I missed it, but... I'm gonna have another look. And I hope I missed the table or something. Just come on, man. Nope. I don't see anything in here. Oh, the body's already here. It looks almost exactly like her sister. Okay, let's go back to the... Let's go back to a camp where we can craft stuff. Jesus. So we ran all the way back here. Just to run back. Nice. That's nice. It's really nice. Next level quest design, man. Goddamn, then we're gonna have to run all the way back again. Back and forth. I hate when they do this to me. So stupid. Why couldn't you have crafting table up in the cave? Oh well. All the other quests in which we have to craft something, or missions, we always had it nearby. That one I didn't see in the table. Of course it was dark as hell, but I did go in for a second look and I didn't see anything. Unless we find the table when we run back up the hill. That would be perfect. Okay, sensors. Craft level 1, mortuary, okay. Okay, equip my crafting gloves. We needed 2, right? And the mortuary lotion.
We have all that we need. Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in place.
At least it gives me this option. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Gives me the option to go straight back to the cave. Okay, that's nice. Still, they could have just given us a crafting table in here.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
So I can't.
It is on this stone altar that we will place. We must place a censer where her head will be.
One in the head, one in the
And
feet.
then you will have done everything you could to help me. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. This is how our ritual.
Okay, I place the sensors and then I do absolutely nothing. Here's a potion.
There, everything is in place. Thanks again, Onal Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside. Oh, these rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love.
Come on.
You have been a true friend.
I was expecting something else.
A parent, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
Level 26! Yay! Oh man, true, but still, they could have done something, because you saw how the cave looked. The cave looked awesome.
Karantz, do you need something?
What do you intend to do now?
I just wanted to see more of the cave.
Will you become the Dunegad of your clan again?
I will most likely do it, but not now. I still have a lot to discover by your side.
I'm very glad to be able to enjoy your presence a while longer.
Thank you for your kindness, Son Almanawi. I am also happy to be with you too. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
I must leave you. Okay, that's that. Oh yeah, the level up. See if we can heal. On Almanawi. You're missing still a little part there, man. Reset skills. Also reset my skills. So how does this thing do? If I want to become a technical, a magician, or a warrior. Oh, nice. I don't really want to change anything. Okay, this is at 28. 28 and 29. I'm at what? 26, 26, okay. Probably going for another point in agility or maybe endurance. Okay, I'm gonna go. Run back again. Should be a camp up here. Would make this run a lot easier. Whee! And I like running through the woods in the game, because the woods are pretty. But still, might be better to go this side. A fox! Running through the same woods 2 or 3 times in a row kinda gets boring. But anyway, that cave looked awesome. I hope to see that cave again. I wanna see more. Okay, let's try. Okay, this side should be easier. And it should be faster to get to the village. Yeah, and to the fast travel, which is in the Isel's cabin. Can we actually go inside the cabin and maybe talk to him? Yeah, we kill the natives and then we camp the cave, man. That's a nice plan.
Siora, what do you...
Thanks.
Never mind. She looks like she's still pissed at me. I don't know why. Didn't do anything. Just helped her with her funeral and all that. Question Deirdre, Ulan. Okay. Okay, I guess we're starting with the one in this area. Let's try and see if we can find the High King. Vigigidol. Dunkas. Okay, Vigigido was what? Not Ulan. No, it's Dunkas. Ulan is the whale.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
Asking about the High King.
I seek Vinbar, your High King. I was told you were among the last to have seen him.
I do not know if that is true. Others most certainly crossed this path after me. But since you have helped our island, it is only right that I help you in return.
Nice.
The last time I saw him, we were in Dorhat Genedu. He wanted us to help him decide what we should do about you. You, the Renaigse. Daedra and Bladnid wanted us to spill blood and chase you from our lands. Ulan's words were all honey, as is his talent, and wanted us to welcome you with open arms. I attempted, as is my wont, to follow the path of wisdom, that which winds between the others. Finbar was not convinced by any of us. He decided to turn to a far greater source of wisdom. He left us to go to the sanctuary to see Enonmil Frictimen.
The many-faced god.
I do not think so. The great mind must have guided his footsteps in a direction beyond our understanding. But he would not have abandoned his people without first seeing his own one last time. You should go to Wenshavar. Maybe there they would know where you could find him.
Thank you, Dunkas.
Yeah, Dunkas, being a pal. Question the High King's loved ones. Okay, so we're going after the family now. Going after the family. I think this is one of the areas I've been the least times to. I like looking at the armors though. Okay, let me just allow that. That's not really anything that bad. Jesus Christ. Calm down, Twitch. But yeah, no, I can see the parallels. Dunkas, Dumbas. No, that was the Twitch bots, not the Streamlabs. That one I turned off. I just have them block links. And the bots are just picky, you know. They get offended easily. Free skill points. Thank you very much. 50% more weapon damage. Okay, 200 heavy weapons. Maybe this one. Healing. Do I even have mana? Oh, I have magic. I don't think I've ever used it. Huh. Posting links. What happened? Trying to provoke the botman.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Come on. Seriously?
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh, they're all together. Bomb turret.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Bombs are cool. Anti-set bombs are cool, man. Not gonna blow up anything. Ooh! She has a flamey sword. Why doesn't my sword show up in the back? I'm like hiding sword constantly. Don't want you to hide it, my friend. Is it the cloak? Oh, it's not the cloak. Oh. Okay, who the hell am I looking for? Question the High King's loved ones. How do I know which ones there are? I just find NPCs we can talk to, I guess. This is one of them. Hello, random person.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse? I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
High King.
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tearfredi, and I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island, but I was hoping someone here might know where he's hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her in several days.
Why is everybody leaving the
Anything
village?
else?
Why can't you stay put? God damn you.
What can you tell me about the High King?
He is a great Donigad. Wise, just, and through him, the Enon Milfrictimen makes their voice be known. But he has been gone for several moons. What the mountain gives us, sometimes it takes away. And I, for one, believe that the mountain... Anything else?
Nah, he's not dead, man.
Goodbye.
He not dead. Okay, this one. There's like 2 NPCs like we can talk to in the village.
Tumad, it is rare to see Renaigse here. Is there something I can do for you?
Ask about Sarah's absence. Yeah, let's go
Would you
straight to
know
Sarah.
where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vinbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaigse could understand. Our High King is on Olmenawi, and a Donegad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the Enon Milfrictimen. Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the Cavern of Knowledge.
Ooh.
We haven't seen her since.
Cave of knowledge,
She
cave
might
of
have
wisdom,
succeeded.
cave of rituals.
Anything else?
Always a cave. Where
Where
do
is
I
this
find
Cavern
this
of
cave?
Knowledge located?
We don't know. The Caverns of Knowledge are the concern of the Donegada. Anything else?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island. But someone here in this village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here.
Why do you say that, Nan?
Anything else?
Because of the accent?
Thank you for your help.
I don't think... It doesn't remind me of the Irish accent. See if this guy knows where the Cave of Knowledge is.
Might I do so?
I heard talk about a Cavern of Knowledge.
It is a place where the Donegada go, within the earth.
Where?
They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tearfredi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place.
A place for only the Donegada.
Yeah, I've heard
Anything
that
else?
place about. Oh, it's only for the Donegada
Goodbye.
story
Well,
a couple of times before. Okay, to the east of here. What's the dead end? Okay, let's go back to the camp. Whenever they say, oh, it is a place only for the Donegada, when you get there, you need to. There's a door, and you have to give something, and the door opens. That's basically what has been happening on this game. Oh, it is a place only for the Donegada. Then you get there, you place some blood, sometimes you place a seed on the door, sometimes you do a little puzzle, and the door opens. Can I get a backstab in? Okay, no I can't. Die, lizard thing. Snake, lizard man thing. What the hell is this? I don't even know what to call this thing. It's not a danger noodle. It looks like a lizard then. Yeah. More strange doggies. Okay. Start with the backstab.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Armor will no longer protect you!
Oh, obviously they're both dead. Get your asses back up, please. God. I hate these things that have tail swipes. Because he was facing Ciora, then he did the little tail attack and just hit everybody. I wasn't expecting to get hit from that angle. But those things, just like the ones we fought before, have some of the same attack patterns. Up the mountain we go.
What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto.
Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science, its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that...
Damn. Well, that escalated quickly. Jesus.
These monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
We could wait until nightfall to set her free, and avoid fighting these scholars.
Oh, I like Vasco's idea. Because if we fight them, we might lose some reputation with the Bridge Alliance. And we kind of are diplomats, so... Can't go picking a fight with everybody. We need to keep our friends... I mean, let's call them allies, not really friends. However aggressive they might be, not angry with us, we're just merchants. Cave of Knowledge. Okay. So, can we sneak all the way to her? Sneak in and out? Oh! There's a climbing spot here, nice.
A bit of poison on my blade.
Whoops! I think we got caught. Trying to be sneaky here. Can't go. Getting caught. Quick load for the win. What if we climb here? Thought the bush was... Use a cardboard. Yeah, man, I would if I could. But... they haven't discovered how effective a cardboard box could be. Or even a crate.
How are you feeling?
Seriously?
Better now.
Wanna kind of have a conversation here?
Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse.
Yeah.
Why have you
We're actually gonna have a conversation.
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe this is where he's hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You save me. And so I must help you as well.
But let's just completely ignore the fact that
we're... Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
Yeah, let's completely ignore the fact that we're still in the middle of an enemy camp and just have a normal conversation. Yeah. It's not weird at all. with one of the guys just sleeping right there next to you. One of the guards sleeping. Like, yo, I saved you. Let's go to the cave of knowledge together. Use the bushes to sneak. Even though like half my body and these two guys. Oh god. Oh, what the hell? Oh, come on, seriously. What the hell am I doing, man? Why I clicked the wrong freaking button? Let's go. I love the fact that the guard stands right in front of my companions and they're completely stealth. She can't see them. And Siora has the damn light turned on and the damn flaming sword. Damn, I want that level of stealth. I want to be able to do that. Just run around with my light turned on and a flaming sword and be completely invisible. I mean, she's wearing one of their Siora's wearing one of her villager's outfits, but Vasco is completely shiny with armor, so I don't know. Maybe Siora has camo underneath that or something. Vasco as well. I'm just the guy that doesn't know how to use camo, I guess.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem.
Yo, what now?
That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Doneigad, is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you avoided fighting these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect.
Yeah, no.
I implore
Good
you.
point.
Put your fears to rest.
That must
We
be
have
it.
not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
So I don't need to do anything. Oh, nice. Here I was half expecting she to send me like, go get a seed and some blood and do a wacky ritual. Actually want to see this cave sequence before we finish the stream. It's this talking to the mountain.
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar.
Oh,
why did you not
Vinbar.
share this with me?
Why? Your poor wife. Okay, let's go next. Next up, I don't know. This cave looks like it's bigger than it looked. Okay, can't go this way. Oh, another fresco. A big bird. It's not yellow, so it's not big bird.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Denegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain.
Yeah, Moltres, exactly, man.
It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Donegada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enon Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Oh. So he's transforming into Moltres or something. Okay, what's this? Chemical preparation of elemental damage. Seed of the Mountain Gate. Must be placed to open a passage to a native sacred place found in the Kuis Cave.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage.
How well
All we
seed
have to do is
hidden.
find out
It's
which.
right there in the box. Jesus, man. It's not well hidden. We got another painting.
This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. This door appears to be in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yeah,
Yes,
I also know that.
I've run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
But we don't have a master. Just kinda ran inside the cave. Oh, it's still one more to go. Oh, that looked like something. Just fire. And the last fresco. What's this? More dramatic. Praise the sun.
We see a sacred site. with
Praise the
raised
sun.
stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enon Milfrichtemen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned
4
from
out of 4.
studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantin is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantin? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I am?
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hak Kadactus that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand.
You're gonna go, man? Okay, man.
My head spins.
Have a good night, then.
I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
I'll be ending this stream soon as well.
Hurry, don't you think?
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantin. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked.
Yeah, she just locked me inside the cave.
Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Obviously, she locked me inside the cave. And freedom! Find the passage in the mount. Gonna slide? Ah, it's not gonna slide. Okay. Gonna go to the camp. End the stream on the camp. Oh, traps.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
She's trying to murder us. Well, that's not cool. We just saved her. Kind of a being kind of a prick, aren't you, Sarah? Seriously? We save you, and you lock us in a cave, you put some traps and you want to kill us? What the hell? Why did I even save you? God damn it. Why did I even save you? Yeah. Did the Cave of Knowledge. I think this is a good spot to end the stream. Nothing's happening right now, but something's about to happen, so it's a good point to actually end it here. So yeah, this is gonna be another part of Greedfall, people. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks for watching. Yeah, and I hope to see some of you in the next one as well. So